Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to another discussion episode. My name is Iram Munir. I am head of CIT department at Government College of Technology, Lytton, Lahore. Today,
Walaikum assalam, Iramani.
today I am
Lovely.
also going to discuss a very thought-provoking topic. Uh, my first question is: have you ever had a great a idea but stopped yourself because you thought maybe I'm not good enough? Have you ever wanted to speak, take a new opportunity, start something new, or show your talent, but a small voice inside you said, "What if you fail?" The voice is called self doubt. Self doubt can make talented people underestimate themselves. It can stop us before we even get the chance to try. Is confidence something we are born with, or is it something we can develop? Today, we are going to explore how we can overcome self doubt, build genuine confidence, and learn to believe in ourselves. And to discuss this important topic, I am very pleased to welcome my guest, Dr. Sara Khan, my virtual assistant. Dr. Sara, welcome to discussion.
Thank you, Iramoni. It's great to be here with you. Self doubt is very common. Almost everyone feels it at some point. Confidence isn't something we're just born with, it's more like a skill. So you can build it bit by bit. Usually, it grows through small wins. You do something, even if it's tiny, and you prove to yourself, see, I can do this. And over time, those little proofs start stacking up.
Yes, powerful introduction, Dr. Sara. Now we start with the basic question. What exactly is self-doubt, and why do intelligent, talented, and successful people sometimes doubt themselves?
Self doubt is that inner voice whispering, what if you can't? Even when evidence says you can. Smart, talented people feel it because being capable doesn't make you immune. In fact, capable people often raise the bar for themselves. So the gap between where I am and where I want to be feels huge. And that gap breeds doubt. It's not weakness, it's being human.
You mean having self-doubt does not necessarily mean that a person is weak?
Exactly. Feeling doubt doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're aware. The trick isn't to delete doubt, but to not obey it. Notice it and still move. Courage is doing the thing while doubt tags along. We all get doubt. The difference is practice. Some people learn to act with it, not after it's gone.
Okay, what are some of the biggest cause of self-doubt? Is it fear of failure, criticism from others, comparison with other people, or perhaps our own past experience?
Usually it's a mix. Fear of failure is big, comparison too, especially in the age of social media. Past mistakes can echo in our heads. And 8:34 a.m. And yeah, fear of failure, comparison, and old experiences can feed it.
That's important point. We often compare our behind the scenes with someone else's highlight reel. Okay, moving next
Mhm.
question. Let's talk about one of the biggest barriers, fear of failure. Many people don't even try because they are afraid of making mistakes. How can someone change their relationship with failure?
A helpful shift is to treat failure like feedback, not a verdict. Instead of I failed, think, okay, that approach didn't work. What's the lesson? When failure becomes information, it's less scary. And start with really low stakes practice, small attempts where the worst case isn't actually that bad. It builds familiarity, then confidence.
So instead of asking, what if I fail, perhaps we should ask, what can I learn if this does not work?
Mm, exactly. That's the mindset pivot.
Okay.
Curiosity
Hmm.
changes fear into exploration. You're not betting your worth on the outcome, you're collecting data. That shift makes action a lot easier.
Dr. Sarah, people sometimes confuse confidence with being overly confident. What is the difference between healthy confidence and overconfidence?
Good one. Healthy confidence is grounded. It says, I can try, I can learn. Overconfidence ignores limits and skips learning. Confidence stays curious. You test, you check, you adjust. Overconfidence stops listening.
Hmm. You mean real confidence does not say I know everything. It say I may not know everything, but I can learn. Okay, let's make
Exactly.
this practical. Suppose someone is listening to us right now and says, I constantly doubt myself. I want to become more confident. What should I do? What are three practical things they can start doing today?
Let me think. First, keep one small promise to yourself every day, even something tiny, like I'm going to read for 10 minutes. It builds trust in yourself. Second, change the way you talk to yourself. Instead of, I can't do this, try, I'm still learning. It invites growth, not fear. Third, do one thing each day that nudges slightly outside your comfort zone. Ask a question in class, share a thought in a meeting. Little steps, but big confidence builders over time.
That's powerful. I really like the idea of small wins. Can small achievements actually change the way we see ourselves?
Absolutely. Small wins prove that progress is possible. So your brain starts expecting growth instead of fearing failure. It's like training a muscle. Consistency beats intensity. Confidence isn't a switch, it's a habit.
Okay, let's discuss social media and comparison. We see people succeeding, traveling, building businesses, getting promotions, and achieving their goals. How can we stop comparing our journey with someone else's?
Hmm. Well, first, remember that you're seeing their highlights, not the backstage. You're comparing your full story with their trailer. Try curating what you see. Mute accounts that trigger comparison and follow people who teach, inspire, or ground you. Also, pause before you scroll. Ask, is this useful or am I punishing myself?
Hmm.
That tiny that tiny question can protect your mood and focus on your own markers. Write down your progress weekly. Even one sentence like, I kept my promise to read today. Over time, that record becomes proof you are moving. And that makes comparison lose its sting.
Okay, Dr. Sarah, let's give our audience a simple exercise. If someone wants to start building confidence from today, what can they do tonight?
Here's a really simple one. Before bed, write down 3 small wins from today. I showed up. I finished a task. I rested when needed. Just 3. Then notice how it feels to acknowledge yourself. Do that for a week. It's tiny but surprisingly powerful.
Thank you, Dr. Sarah, for those powerful insights. And to everyone watching or listening, I want to leave you with one thought. Self doubt says you can't. Confidence says, let me try. You don't have to be fearless. You don't have to know everything. You don't have to be perfect. You simply need the courage to take the next step. Remember, your mistakes don't define you. Your failure don't define you. Other people's opinion don't define you. What defines your journey is your willingness to learn, grow, and keep moving forward. So the next time that little voice inside you says, maybe I'm not good enough, don't immediately believe it. Answer with, maybe I'm not there yet, but I'm capable of learning, improving, and getting there. Because confidence is not the absence of doubt. Confidence is choosing to move forward despite doubt. Thank you, Dr. Sara Khan, again for joining me today. And thank you, everyone, for being part of this meaningful conversation. Until our next discussion, keep learning, keep growing, and most importantly, believe in your ability to become better than you were yesterday. Thank you.
Thank you, Iram
Allah
Munir.
Hafiz.
That